I'd like to talk shortly about a very difficult topic, which is forgiveness. I think forgiveness is one of the hardest things that a human being has to do after actually facing a death of a loved one. But actually, forgiveness is one of the hardest emotions to actually unravel, simply because when you've been done wrong, as a human being, you have expectations of how things are supposed to happen. You expect that the person who hurt you is supposed to come and say sorry. And most of the times, people don't necessarily come back and say sorry for many reasons. They may be the ones expecting you to come and say sorry. And sometimes they may have done it purposefully, or generally you can say that people don't reach the level of enlightenment at the same time. There are people who are enlightened enough to realize that if somebody says you've hurt me, they should say I'm sorry, and other people believe that they are just the bullies of the world. So if we don't forgive though, if we come across hurt and we don't deal with it, the issue about that is that it makes you bitter. And as I have explained in the previous video, that I'm a neuroscientist. As a neuroscientist, it has been shown many times that toxic emotions, they actually build up in your heart. They can give you heart conditions. They can actually make your brain have insults that can be mental illnesses. Bitterness is just not good for you. It can shorten your lifespan, while joy and happiness has been shown to actually give you a much more meaningful and a much more happy life. There's a lovely example that people have always made. They said that drinking poison and hoping that the other person who's watching you drink it is going to die is the same thing you do when you don't forgive. When you don't forgive somebody and you live in bitterness, you think that you are hurting the person you are not forgiving, but actually you're hurting yourself. And the most important person in your life should be yourself. And when I say that you're the most important person, I'm not saying it in the sense that you should be a narcissistic important person, but you should be a person who forgives, who loves, who is kind, who's quick to say I'm sorry, and who's quick to let things go. Because those are things that are not easy to do, but if you love yourself, they are very healthy for you to do. Now, I'll give you a story about a time in my life where I found it extremely, extremely hard to forgive somebody whom I had every right to not forgive, but I knew that I had to forgive them. This person came into my life, and I thought we were good friends, and we went into a relationship, but this person betrayed me in so many ways that I probably wouldn't even be able to have enough time to explain in this video. And the sad part is that this person didn't come back to say that they're sorry. I found it extremely hard. I would weep and cry every night to try and let go of this lump that I felt like was just hurting my chest. Every time I thought about it, I felt like my whole emotions, my heart would be hardened, and I would feel heat, and I would feel like I want to cry, and I would feel I need to actually revenge myself. But at the end of the day, I knew that I need to let this go. I started praying about it, letting it go, crying about it, writing about it, purging it out of my system, speaking to friends about it, until one day I woke up and I realized, oh my gosh, I'm not angry at this person anymore. And actually, it's at the time when I realized that I wasn't angry with this person anymore, that this person came back and said they were sorry. And today, we're good friends. The power of forgiveness is the radiance you see on a person's face. Wear the hardship on the inside, but not on the outside. And that's forgiveness.